Graham, you're going to kick us? No, Dean, kick us off.
You've gone over the line in the end.
Yes, obviously we all have to get used to it a little bit because usually it's the first ugly game we won. So that's usually when we are not at our best. It's we lost until now. In a few parts of the game, actually, we were at our best, but it's not. If they are the only thing where you are at your best, then it's a close game, and that's how it was. So we were obviously not dominant enough to avoid the Burnley game. They did what they want to do. That the first half, Burnley was better. So because we all played their game, if you want. So the ball was always in the air, fight for second balls, and they were obviously better around second balls. The goal we conceded, we could have defended better, but there were a few other moments. It felt really always dangerous in this. A lot of header challenges, flick on yes or no, foul yes or no, ball through, no offside, and all that stuff. So it doesn't feel good, and then you are 1-0 down. But I thought already against the end of the first half, we had already at the end of first half, we had this. We had our moments, and then we scored a goal, and nice goal cross. Were there, for the easy goal, and if you want. We knew that we have to do better, of course, but it was about formation, it was about orientation, what we spoke about in half-time. When do we play the long balls? Obviously, we felt not that comfortable today for a lot of playing build-up situation, especially the plan from the beginning was to mix it up, playing build-up or long balls, but then long ball in a formation, 4-second ball and all that stuff. So, how I said, Burnley was in this part of the game for sure better. Second half, then I thought we did much better because they were not really a chance out of from the open game. If you want, but only set pieces. They were dangerous enough actually. So all in the 6-yard box or close to it, and Sai did an outstanding job for us that he came there. And it was obviously difficult for each goalkeeper, but he did really well in this situation. And then Emre with a wonderful strike, was a fantastic goal. He defended passionate. That's how it is, how it should be. Organization was better. We had a few counter-attacking moments. When we played football. Then in a few moments it felt obviously better. Yeah, and at the end we won the game, well deserved.
Chris.
When Emre scored, it almost like visibly you could almost see the game improved. I mean, being tough period for him, really. What would it do for him? There's been a lot going on around Emre Fields the last few months.
Look, Emre is a boy with an outstanding attitude. He always wants. So he had a few problems with the calf in the last few months. So which we couldn't sort quickly enough, not because of medical problem or because they were so special. Sometimes he had it, sometimes not. So it's really difficult. So we had a lot of specialists around to try to find it out. But the situation was like this that we could not say, okay, go on holiday for weeks, maybe it's better then. Well, we had not the situation. So it looks like we found a solution now, and yet these problems not anymore. But I really like to speak positive about the player. Emre, second half was really good, but first half, around the goal, he should have. That's the challenge you need to have, and before the cross. So that's it. But things like this happen in football. It doesn't make you a worse person or player or whatever. You have to react, and he reacted well. Second half was already really good, and especially on his position with a lot of high balls. You can imagine how important this is. Have this player around, and he did a little bit too often that he was in a challenge, because the problem is then about protection. You have nobody for the second ball. When Emre wins the ball, then there's in a big space only really Adam and Ginny. We suffered in this situation a little bit, but second half we did better, and he did better. So nice goal. Yeah, and after obviously a long period with calf problems, well deserved.
Ian.
You talked about winning a game which is ugly, if you like. I mean, is the ability to do that again and again in the remainder of the season more important than playing well?
Oh, Actually, I would say you need to be ready for both. So you cannot play an ugly game, but that doesn't mean ugly. I don't want to. It's my English, so maybe there are better words than this for it. What I wanted to say is it was not our best game. So it was. I'm not sure from intensity side. I think it was nice to watch football. I'm not sure. Was not too much football today. So, but that's how it is. That's not a problem. How is that in this kind of play? Burnley is maybe the best team. So because you see everything is they're used to everything. So they fight for the first ball, have a really good formation for the second ball. They immediately the runs in behind for the third ball if you want. It's really difficult. So, but if you see the results, even when they have not the best away record, I know, but the games they lost, most of them were really close. If you don't score early, then you have to really to fight. And Tottenham, I think, won 2-1, or a few other teams. So that's how it is. That's really difficult. It's hard work. But yes, I know what you want to, what your question was about. Yes, if you want to stay where we are, then you need to win football games. And if not, we cannot make the choice and say this yes, this not. And it feels really good. It feels really good today that we could do it, even like this. Because I said a lot of times the good games as a team like Liverpool, you win most of the time. We didn't win all of them actually, but usually you win the good games. But the average games and the bad games, you need to stay. You need to be a challenger too. And today, we were this challenger.
Last two questions, kicker, then Paul. It needs to be in English.
There
If that's
was talk you said about formation and organization. Was there mentality an issue as well after the scaring 1-0 for Burnley?
Mentality issue? No. It's a question of confidence. So of course we don't live in a dark corner, and that we're not. We cannot avoid that we know about the things people speak about us. So that's everybody knows before Burnley game. Everybody expected it will be difficult. We knew from the football side it's difficult, but actually I don't expect that it's from kind of mentality side difficult. But it's like it's a déjà vu. You try everything before the game and training and everything, and then you concede nearly in the first situation a goal that doesn't feel well. And of course there was a little hole in the game or whatever. So they could exactly do what where they're good in, and we couldn't. That makes a game pretty exciting, more exciting than you actually want. But then we took the fight, so and that's really good. And so I'm really fine with it.
okay. Last question, Paul.
Do you think Jordan will be available for England selection on Thursday?
No chance. No. The break, hopefully, this 2 weeks, hopefully will that's what we hope, can bring him back, but there's no game possible in this time. Well, that's how it is. So he cannot train. He cannot. It's for sure not play against City, and then I think it makes sense that he's doing the rehab, and hopefully he can run in the week after that, or on the second week of the international break, and then we have to see.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Thank you.